Step Up will be operating within the Greater Larkhall area, which covers Larkhall, Stonehouse, Netherburn and Ashgill, and obviously any points in between those areas. And any voluntary organisation or community group will be eligible to work with the Step Up project as long as they're based within that area. The Step Up project is going to build capacity in a number of ways. We're going to arrange a series of training sessions which will cover things such as management skills, funding, managing volunteers. But we will also, in addition to these training sessions, we'll be working with a number of groups, probably up to 6, on a one-to-one intensive basis. So it'll be very much tailored support designed to meet that particular organisation's individual needs. The grants are a discrete part of the package of support that we can offer. The grants, relatively speaking, are modest, but for some organisations even £500 can make a huge difference to how they operate. It's also worth mentioning that organisations will be able to apply to the grant more than once, as long as each application is for a different need. And there's no doubt that there's a huge amount of voluntary activity going on within the area. And I think it's just a case of getting the information out to people, letting them know that we're here and that we can provide this service. I should also add that all the services that are provided from Step Up are free of charge. What we're looking at is if we have, say, everyone going for a maximum grant of £500, that's 20 grants, and there are 100 plus organisations, so I don't think we'll have any difficulty dispersing the money, no difficulty at all.
What we are trying to do in Stonehouse, and what a lot of development trusts try to do for the local community, is the sustainable regeneration and improvement of their community facilities and their community environment by supporting and assisting local groups to help build their capacity to actually, improve their delivery of their own services. But really what we want to do is to try and bring a business acumen with a social kind of concept to Stonehouse to improve the sort of cultural, the social, the economic and environmental well-being of our village. The main priority and the main focus of all development trusts is the social capital and the improvement of the social environment for the people who live and work and are residents of the village or the community that they happen to be living in. Setting up any organisation and assuming that you know what local people want, you have to have the vehicle, you have to have the confidence, and you have to have the ability to be able to continually communicate with the local population. And we have an office here, people can pop in, they can find out what we're doing. We welcome Step Up because it's going to provide us with funding support and applications for funding. It's going to help us look wider maybe about projects that could maybe be sustained through other funding opportunities that we maybe haven't looked at. For instance, there is a project on the go at the moment to look at music workshops for young people. Step Up have been very instrumental in helping the initial interested parties do a funder finder search, see what funding's available for setting up music workshops with young people, see what opportunities there are to maybe get musical instruments to purchase them. So Step Up's really been fairly crucial in the initial set up stages, and that's what Step Up allows us to do, is to actually take that next step forward towards exciting community projects such as the music workshop. A lot of activity for young people and for older people, a lot of community activity is done through the pure hard work and commitment of local volunteers, and I think that is just so crucial for Stonehouse. So hopefully we'll take Stonehouse into much more healthier funding streams and opportunities to help sustain the vibrancy that's already there.